to this first shot.
Eliminator match between Tommy Jones and Wes Malott.
What a finish to the season for Tommy Jones. Won the season finale. Tournament champions in Connecticut. Has a strike to begin the sixth frame match. Randy cannot afford a bad start with such a short match here.
They really can't. The thing to look for in this matchup is there certainly will not be a power shortage. These guys, tremendous strike balls. They bring it out. They don't leave anything in the bag, and they're a lot of fun to watch.
Career season for Wes Malott. What a breakout year.
What to do on this lane yet.
First ever Harry Smith Tour Points title. A career best and tour best 6 TV shows. Tied with Chris Barnes in that category. Said he was unsure before the shot. That looked pretty good. And Randy leads us to the Ace Hardware matchup between the 2 roommates. These guys are best buddies off the lanes, but right now they're going for the 150 grand, aren't they?
Yeah, they sure are. And Wes Malott trying to follow in Tommy Jones's footsteps this season. Tommy Jones, your reigning player of the year, and Wes has got an outside shot at it. Won the 1 tournament, he led the tour in TV appearances, led the tour in points, and just a very strong, phenomenal year. Tommy Jones, however, he had about 2 months where he struggled with his own game and his timing, but closed out the end of the year with a tremendous win at the Tournament of Champions.
Did he ever? Back to Wes. Second frame of 6. He's got all 10 down.
Doubles up.
Perfect shot, Wes Malott in the 1-3 pocket.
We're a couple of these. See the rotation on that ball, and the 15-pounder going down the lane at about 17 or 18 miles an hour with about a 500 RPM rev rate. When that ball hits the pins, there's not going to be a whole lot left.
Shrapnel, that's it. Tommy, a tremendous record on television. In fact, the best in Denny's PBA Tour history. An 800 winning percentage on TV. Phenomenal. Tommy Jones. He is 28-7, Randy, on TV, including his win recently at the TOC.
Got real comfortable a couple of seasons ago on television, and he's just been riding the wave ever since. I think it's an interesting note that both of these tour roommates are bowling this match against one another because they both left pocket 7-10s to get to this point and were eliminated in the elimination round.
So the challenge round put them here. They're the incredible numbers for Tommy Jones. And keep it up. Below the riches. That's off the mark of touch.
That's the 4-pin.
The 4-pin.
Now the reason why this ball drifts high is watch how far right it goes. Remember the cheetah pattern. The lanes are extremely dry to the outside part of the lane. He gets a little bit too far to the right, borrows a bit too much of that dry board area. The ball hooks high.
And 4-pin, keep in mind these 2 bowlers went head-to-head. Cleveland, the Ace Hardware Championship, won by Tommy Jones. One of the 2 titles this year. 222, 221. And a tremendous matchup. So the roommates are head-to-head again, this time in a 6-frame match. Motel 6. Roll the Riches, 3rd annual from Columbus, Ohio. Winner take all. There's Tim Voss, proprietor here at Sequoia Pro Bowl in suburban Columbus, Ohio. We are not far from downtown in the Columbus airport, and he happens to be an assistant coach for the Ohio State bowling team, many of whom are here tonight. One of his players right there, men's and women's team.
But no relation to Brian Voss.
No relation, we're told.
Hall of Famer.
That is correct. All right, against his buddy, roommate, best friend. 1-pin lead, Wes Malott. We only bowl 6 frames. This is short. Big West, 3rd. And a big strike.
And a pretty good lead now with only 3 frames left. 12 career TV final appearances, 6 this season. Tied with Chris Barnes for the most on tour. Won just outside of Chicago earlier in the season. When Big West gets it going, he throws a lot of strikes.
Ooh, does he ever. He won 3 matches in Chicago for his lone title this year, including the finals over Chris Barnes. Step ladder bowling. There is a 7-pin.
Ouch.
Patch. Peace.
Well, this is called a stone 7. Watch how high flush this ball is. It appears that the left lane is a little bit drier. It's a little snappier. You see that real hard, sharp entry angle, and he cannot believe that ball didn't strike.
Wes said very physically and mentally draining this year. He'll take some time off in Argyle, Texas, suburban Dallas with his family. Young son Jordan. There's a 7-pin, but Randy, that he did learn a lot this year about how to perform on TV. 6 appearances. He's slowly becoming one of the big superstars on tour.
Well, everything's a learning process out here. First it's qualifying, then it's match play, and then trying to learn how to win on television is a whole nother story, and he's learning that process. The guy that's up on the right lane, he knows about that process. This guy right here.
Fastest ever to 10 career titles. You're looking at it. And a big strike for Tommy Jones to keep things interesting here. He beat out Dick Weber's record by 4 days. The fastest to 10 career championships after winning
Take it here or no?
the TOC. He's calling for a re-rack here.
We have a possibility of a tie if Jones and Malott go off the sheet, meaning they strike out from this point forward. We'll be all tied up.
Denny's PBA Tour broadcast of the Tournament of Champions with Jason Couch in the booth that day in Connecticut. We all marveled at Tom's amazing ability to just have that tunnel vision. That's what he talked to us about before this event today, Randy. When he gets going on TV, he's almost impossible to beat.
Yeah, he's just got a great attitude when it comes to television. He doesn't make it a life or death situation. Just because of his easy-go-lucky personality.
He's in. Across the deck, and the messenger will not touch the 10.
And Tommy made the adjustment.
That was terrible.
On the shot that he left the 4-pin on the last time he was on that lane. And this one he doesn't get near far enough to the right. And it comes in light. And right now Tommy Jones is in a heap of trouble.
It was a big shot working on a strike in this mini match. There's the 10-pin.
Come on.
4th in earnings this year was Tommy Jones.
Oh, bad.
2 titles, Cleveland and the Tournament of Champions. He's now won 2 or 3 Triple Crown events. This needs the World Championship to complete that hat trick. Looks to answer. Wobbling 10, and it stands.
All right.
Mark here at Wes Malott will still be up by 9 pins.
All right.
Wes Malott can control his own destiny by striking out in the 10th frame and shutting out Tommy Jones. The best Tommy Jones can shoot 139, Wes Malott 148.
Or the 6th frame.
What did I say?
10th.
Oh, looks like the 10th. There's
Uh-oh.
That's unbelievable.
He just missed the 10 pin.
Yeah, that.
What did we just see so late in the match? This is a 6-frame match, folks.
Okay, thank you. Well, it's as shocking to me as it is everyone else. You don't expect Wes Malott or any of the guys on the telecast today to miss 10 pins. It does happen, but certainly unexpected. And now Wes Malott can lose this right here.
Can he rebound? No, he can. What a break on a light hit.
What a lucky break
The 2 goes down late.
on the 2.
They did misspell my name. You're buying dinner.
Well, here's
And right before that 7-pin, I was thinking.
Here's a huge break.
About Barney, one for me, not for you, but I couldn't do it. I'm not that mean.
Referring to Chris Barnes.
Worked out pretty well for me, didn't it?
For Wes, Chris Barnes did win the first two
Big Ten double.
Walter Richards titles, total $400,000. A mixture of a reference to Chris Barnes and what Tommy Jones says after a big shot.
Yeah, about half as much as you make a year working for Espen there, Dave. But Wes Malott, if he strikes here, it's 137. 3 in the 10th for Tommy Jones gives him 139, or excuse me, 6th.
I'm good.
So he forces his friend to show up.
Motel 6, I'm sorry, but for some reason, these patches just don't like me. Man.
2 strikes and 9. Tommy Jones will go on. Anything less, he loses.
Yep, yeah, that Johnson's 2-9.
That's what he needs for a victory over his good friend. There's the first, late hit on number 7.
Locking up the 7.
All right, come on.
4-1 was Tommy on TV this year. So we did Cleveland on the TOC. Went to the Masters as well. That was his 3rd show. That's what he needs. Tommy's still upset about that. We talked to him before the TOC, which he eventually won. Felt he should have won the Masters as well. He had the 2 major titles. What would that do to the Player of the Year race? Interesting.
Oh, got that.
That's big.
On the cheetah pattern, it's not hard for the players to hit the pocket. It's all about carry. And you're going to see some of the greatest carry ever. Watch this. 9 pins. I guarantee you Tommy Jones will hit the pocket on this ball. It's whether or not all 10 will go down. He needs 9 of them.
It's 9. Oh, got it.
And that's enough.
Oof.
The victory of a roommate and best buddy, Wes Malott.
Man, fly up 10. Oof. Wow, what a match.
Tommy referring to the possibility Wes
Hope you
Malott
like
will win
and
Player
subscribe.
of the Year. We'll find out after the membership.